Hey there and welcome into Shmoo Gaming. I'm the Catalyst and today we are back in TCG Card Shop Simulator doing our 365 day in a row playthrough. It's the morning of day 156. And it is Sunday. And it is Sunday for me. I'm actually recording this a little bit later. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon here in the Nashville area. And I just got back from Denver last night. And I decided to sleep in and went out for breakfast this morning. So we're just getting to this. But we are ready to go, and I put up some new posters in the shop you'll see here in a minute. We're going to find out if that helps us get more than 160 visitors. I'm hoping it does. We've also got to make sure we get with these guys pretty quick. I'll give you $100. Thank you. And see how everyone's doing here. We got a card. Any hugs? I forgot about hugs. How did I forget about hugs? I think a lot of these front rows here are hugs if I remember correctly. It has been several days since I've played this. Okay, good to see you're buying those. We're stocking up a lot of stuff from them, it looks like. Temporal Forces, okay. How you doing, Marty? What do we got here? We got cards. We got all kinds of stuff. Okay, sleeves. I wish you'd get to the cards so I can see what we got here. And not $1,000. Not $1,000. Let's just back it up here. Oh, we got a question. What's up? I'll give you 200. That's it. Sorry, buddy. Okay, it looks like Mindy's the one getting all the, holy cow, look at this. A lot of the stuff. Okay, one more, hurry up. Okay, no $1,000 here. Ooh, nice. We're getting good value here. We're selling a lot of stuff today, guys. I got to keep my eye on those battle decks that I just saw, the newest ones. Oh, come on. We can go a little bit faster than that, boys and girls. Let's go. Joey, are you getting a hug? You have a card there, but I don't know if it's a good one or not. It could be. Wow, you're really slow. I forgot you're slow, Marcus. Come on. That's it. Okay, what's up? No, thank you. Nothing empty here yet. Back here's looking good. I'm going to have to go ahead and order... Here, I'll even get this for you. There. Look at me being helpful. Okay, I'll go ahead and order 2 more of those. In case they sell, we'll have them. There you go, guys. That won't take you long at all to go ahead and stock. No, thank you. Go do a quick look back here. Looks like everything is doing okay. I can't forget about my hug, but I don't think anyone's bought anything hug worthy, so just open a couple of these, see what happens. All right, we got, nope, no hug there. A lot of, oh, Pouty evolved, okay. A lot of folks coming in. We're going to have to fill that soon. What's up, Dave? What do you need? No, thank you, sir. Okay, looks like we got a lot of games going on here. $132. Thanks, guys. Now make sure you buy something, too. What's up, Jack? No, thanks. Oh, could this be a hug? Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. I think Jack's going to get a hug. Yeah, come on, let's go. Hug, hug. Oh, yeah. These have to be really crappy cards to not get one. There it is. Okay, I'll wait out here, Jack. I'll wait for you. Come on, Jack. Oh, I'll tell you what. You go. 3,000 is it. Thank you. Wait for me, Jack. Sorry about that. I had to do a deal. I just wanted to tell you that I'm very thankful that you spent $1,000. So much so that, are you trying to, like, avoid me? Guess what? You can't avoid me. I'm the Hugginator.
You need a hug.
Hug, 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 hug. I like your back. Okay, that was stupid. God, I hate me sometimes. Got Monica and Dave. Mary. Okay, let's see what Richard needs. Nope. Okay, I think we need to go ahead and get some... Oh, Kyle. Oh, Kyle. Hello, sir. I'm going to just watch. I don't have a lot of time. Kyle, where'd you go? Right there? I don't have a lot of time, so you're just going to get a real quick hug. Let's see. I'll hug you while... Yeah, there. You ready?
You need a hug.
Hug, 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 hug. There. Okay, I got to go. Howie, if you get a card, buddy, I can't hug you. I'm too busy. Just a little bit busy here. Got to get these in before people start freaking out. And my numbers go low. Make sure I figured I had a question. Decline that. I wonder if I have any cards in this other section. The Destinies. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, yeah. We're going to hold that big one for the front desk, though. Howie, what do you need? Sure. There you go. We'll do that for you. I have no problem with that one. Let's work our way up, I guess, since we had to go into the back room anyway. This is insane, guys. We're selling some that we just put in there. Okay, I'll be right with you, girl. Want to make sure I get you in and out. No, thank you. Okay, we're definitely going to have to open some more cards very soon. Luckily, we do have, I guess, oh no, it's a couple days before we have to do the live feed. And I think I'm pretty much caught up on my YouTube shorts. So yeah, here we go. And I do have a big one for this spot right here. But it's in, I guess, the other section. Yeah, it's a Destiny card. There we go. All right, that's good for now. Let's get the light on because it's going to be time soon. Open a handful of cards, and I do need to go back and see if we have any boxes that we need to order. We didn't earlier. I'm kind of hoping we do because that means we're having a good sales day. And we are selling, you know what? We're selling a lot of those big boxes. So boxes a pack. So I bet you we do. Let's get back there really quick, actually. First, we got to see what you need. Let's see. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's get back here. Yep, I knew it. Red. Oh, man, we need a lot. I need everything except for the new blue and those two. Let's go in here. We need red. I think we need 2 of those. Okay, there we go. I think that's it. I just got everything that's missing here. And I don't know if I need another red. Let's see what Angelina needs. Will you take 1,300 for it? I don't know if you will or not. No, that's okay. I didn't expect you to. How about 1,400? Thank you. Okay, let's look at these red real quick because we may have to order a whole nother box. Yeah, we might. Okay, everyone seems to be stocking at a decent speed. I guess we should go ahead and do this again. Okay, let's go see. We'll be right back, Ron. Gotta put a card there. What do you need? I do not have it, sir. Have a great day. Let's open about 9 of these and just see if we get anything fun. I don't know if we will or not. We're gonna find out though. And we did not. Yikes. What's up? No thanks, Walter. I appreciate it, buddy. Okay, we're pretty crowded in here. It looks like we only have 2 tables open. One just opened, so that's 3, but still nice. No major holes. Yep, we do have a major hole here. What is that? Oh, that's this dude. Okay. Let's go and order 2 of those. I don't know if we need those right this second. So I'm not going to actually order them. I'll just put them in the cart. That way it's done. Oh, 4. Is that what these are? Let me see. Haha, baby. Nice. We're still going to have to order some though. What's up? No, thank you. Oh man. Okay, so we need those new ones. Let me see. I don't see anyone stocking them. Unless it's you. Did you have? Nope. Okay, we got to order those. And that is, whoops, that is in the cards. That's the bottom far right. There we go. 2 of those. I'll go and order them. We'll see if they can get them put away. It'll just save me less to do later. Let's go in here and see what you need. Oh, you're going the wrong way. The most I'm going to give you is 1,500. Ah, you were trying to bluff me. I see. Let's try just a couple of these. And by a couple, I mean 22 apparently. Did not mean to get that many. Hey, $105. Good. Didn't see what it was. Don't care. We're just going through quick. Hoping to get a really spicy pool. Now, if I do remember correctly, we still have I believe a $16,000 and $17,000 card on there. If I remember, I'm not too sure. Like I said, it's been several days since I've played. If there's a question, I knew someone would. Yep, we'll trade you. Have fun. Yeah, we have 2 really expensive cards. Okay, and it's 9 o'clock, so they left. Look at Bob still working. Way to go. Okay, we got some Shrouded Fable being bought. All right, it's 9 o'clock. We still have a ton of people in here. That's good. Just trying to glance and see what we need. Oh, we need those by far. I'm going to take a glance and see which from the other store. Oh, Monopolies. Is that what these are? Yeah, it is. No, it's not. Okay, I know I need 3 Monopolies. There we go. Holy cow, man. That is a lot of battle decks there, Molly. What's up? I don't have it. Sorry about that. I am checking out Molly's battle deck collection here. $232 worth of yellow battle decks. Yikes. Okay, I don't see... It could be an expensive one. Let's just see. If it is, we'll just give him a hug in here again. We had to be quick with our hugs. If you'd be a little bit quicker, Marcus. Come on, dude. I forgot you're slow. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, we got a lot of the Shrouded Fables being bought. Okay, it was not an expensive one. Is that what these are? Shrouded? I don't know. Thank you, buddy. Okay, what do we got? We got Tony sitting here by himself. You're sitting here by yourself. I doubt we're going to have anyone here. I don't think anyone new's coming in. There's no one else out here, so got to make you guys go. Sorry. Okay, guys, we just got one more person at 2 more people. And once they're done, we're out of here. So have fun. All right, guys, I'm going to go do my thing and I will be right back.
5 minutes later.
All right, guys, here's what the stalkers will be putting away in the morning, and here's what we're going to open right here. But first, we got to figure out who's going to be playing in today's Kitten Coliseum. To my left, wearing the red collar and red bell, it's our lover Roy. It's Roy. To my right, wearing the black collar with black bell, it's the debonair kitten. It's Salem. Alright guys, it is Salem coming in with a record of 8-3 versus Roy Boy with a record of 12-8. The last time these two faced was episode 152 where Salem took the victory. In fact, Roy has only beaten Salem once. So we're going to let him go first. He's going to do these boxes of Scarlet and Violet and Pouty Evolved, but we're also going to give him the full box of Pouty Evolved. We'll get through all three of these. And we can talk about Pokemon like we like to do here during the pack openings of Kitten Coliseum. It was actually a crazy weekend of Pokemon Go. I was in Denver and we had shadow raids. We had the, what do they call that? Team Rocket Takeover, which was really cool. And it's actually still going on. I think today might be the last day. And so if you play Pokemon Go and you have any shadow Pokemon that are really good and you need to get the ability frustration off them, now's the time to do it because you can actually do it with what is it? Not an Elite TM, but a Charged TM, I believe it is. And then, so the fun part was, let's see, I got some cool shinies while I was in Denver. I'm pulling up my Pokemon Go so we can take a look at this. As Roy starts us off with a Lapras for 645. Okay. Great first hit. And so, yeah, we started off. I ended up getting a shiny Ponyard right as I was at the airport in Denver. And I evolved it to a B-Sharp or Bisharp. And now to evolve it again, you have to beat, I think it's 10 or 15 Dark or Steel type raid bosses. And so I haven't done that yet. And then we got a whole bunch of Dark. I did the takeover research and I ended up facing Giovanni and got a Shadow Dialga, which was cool. I got a Shadow Regirock, which I didn't have in my Pokédex, so that was cool. And then I traded and got a Zebstrika. And it's a shiny, which was very cool. I'm glad to get that. And Salem gets an Incineroar for 314, which is not enough, and Roy is back up. I did get a shiny Mesprit, which is very cool. It's one of the 3 raid bosses right now. And I did several of the Gyarados raids. And I did not get a shiny Gyarados, but I did get a Hundo, which I guess is kind of cool. I really, really want that shiny, though, so I may still do a couple more raids. Okay, 2 pretty nice hits out of those boxes. I'll take that. Let's get rid of these. And we're going to get right into this double box of Obsidian Flame here. Because one is a partial and one's a full. About 103 packs. Let's go. And then we had... what is it? Regigate... I can't even say the name. It's the Regigius. I can't say it for some reason. I had it in my head earlier and I was like, yeah, that's how I say it. And then I lost it. So the second raid I did, I got a shiny. So I have a shiny Shadow Regigius or something, whatever you say. But that was the only shiny he did. Now this is why it's irritating. And I didn't get any with really good IVs at all. And the irritating part is, so I did like maybe 6 raids. And then I had to go to the airport. In the meantime, I did find I think my Pokeball actually picked up a Shadow or a shiny Litleo, which was cool. But then I got to the airport and I was like, okay, so I've told you guys about how I do my remote raids for different Pokemon across the sea. And, you know, someone hosts a raid and you basically join it as we get a Milcery for 236 and Roy's value does not go up. So Salem, you're up again. Well, so at the airport, I had nothing to do, and it was going to be the raid hours. Cinderace for 155. Okay, Stubbs, nice try. Let's go, Roy. Get that number up higher, buddy. And so from yesterday, from 2 to 5, I guess, it was the Regigigas raid hours. And so, like, every Pokestop in the Denver airport, every gym had a boss battle. And so I said, well, I'm going to try hosting for once some of these raids. Okay, we're going to do a partial box of Paradox Rift and the Temporal Forces. And what's great about hosting these raids is, number one, I didn't have to use a raid pass because I was there. So I used a local, just a regular old battle pass. And I was able to get help to take him down, which otherwise I wouldn't have been able to do because there weren't people really, it didn't seem like there was anyone actually raiding at the airport. And it was busy, but there just wasn't, I guess, a whole lot of Poke players there, at least not in the area I was in. And so I said, well, yeah, let's try hosting these. Damn! As Roy gets an Arbok for 1,482. Very good. That means, Salem, you get the next 2 hits. Let's do it. And there's your first hit, 338. Choreograph, whatever you say. You get one more. And so, yeah, I was able to use a regular pass, so I didn't have to deal with the remote passes as he gets a Machamp for 146. Okay, Roy, you're back in. Let's see if you can make it even harder for him. And in addition to not having to use up a raid pass, because I'm hosting, I had people from all over the world joining my raid, and we were able to take them down pretty easily. Now, the stinky part is, I think I hosted, I'm going to guess about 12 raids or so. About 12 raids. I didn't get another shiny out of any of those. And I didn't get any very good IVs either. It was really kind of crappy. It was disappointing for sure. But at least I got them. And, you know, I'll be able to transfer some. And I don't know if anyone that is going to need one, if they missed it, I'll have some to be able to trade. Okay, we're going to do a triple here. We're going to go into, these are just partial cases of all 3 of these. 108 packs of Shrouded Fable, Stellar Crown, and Twilight Masquerade. And Roy is up, so he is trying to get one higher than 1,400 to make it harder on Salem. So yeah, I was happy that I got to host raids and learn how to do that. That was real fun and real convenient. You know, it's very convenient if you're out there. Damn! All right, we get a Gurgeist for $1,102. Not bad at all, Roy. Of course, it doesn't raise your value any, but that's still a great hit for me. And Salem, you are up. Here we go. And so I guess we can talk about what we have coming up. You know, it was just a really bad weekend as far as getting the old Reggie there. No great IVs, only the one shiny, but it's okay. Now, coming up, today's, as I said, Sunday. On Tuesday, we have our Spotlight Hour. And it is going to be Poochyena. And that's from 6 to 7. And it's 2 times Evolution XP, which really, it kind of stinks. I don't know if I like this one. This is probably my least favorite of the bonuses you can get because they have, I guess they have 4 different ones each month. One is 2 times Catch Stardust, which is the best because you just get double the Stardust, right? And that's going to happen again next week on the May 27th with Golett. So that will be very cool. I don't mind the 2 times transfer candy because usually I just wait kind of to the end of the hour and just go ahead and transfer a whole bunch, and that's kind of cool to get 2 times candy. And of course the 2 times catch candy is also amazing, especially if it's a Pokemon you really need to get some candies for. But I'm not a big fan of the this regular, what is Evolution XP. Alright, let's get into these Twilight Masquerade. A double full box, let's do it. And so then we have Wednesday. Wednesdays, we're going back to our triple raid day bosses. And for us in America, it's going to be a Zelf. And I do recommend you checking out your campfire. If you play Pokemon Go, you have to use campfire. It's amazing. It's a good way to hook yourself up with other Pokemon Go players. It makes getting those big raids done very easily. And you meet some cool people along the way. And so I will be going to that now. For the spotlight hours, I don't go hang out with those guys. I just go to my local park here and kind of walk around, because all it is, you know, you have the, in this case, Puchiana spawning all over the place. And the whole object is going to be to try to catch as many and try to get the shinies. So people aren't going to generally be raiding at the other, and you know, with the park where my campfire buddies are going to be. So Tuesdays are usually kind of on my own. And then Wednesday after the live feed, I'll go and do the raids. Now I have a couple of Zelf. A Thunderous for 232. Okay, that's your first hit sale. Let me get one more. And then Wednesday, yes, I will go and do that. And we may have enough Zelf, but the cool thing about the campfire, look at that, 142. Solaris, all right, that is not enough. And Roy, you are back up. But we'll have people there who are also not necessarily going to get a Zelf, and so we'll kind of raid whatever we can see there. So there might be a Gyarados, Mega Gyarados afterwards, or it's always a good time to do trades and things like that. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And then next weekend is going to be really big. On Saturday, we have a Mega Chop, or Machop rather, Community Day. And that is going to be very, very important, because you're going to want to catch as many of those guys as you can and get as many candies as you can, because the very next day, we have Gigantamax Garchomp. And so you're going to want those Machop candies for that. All right, 2 full cases of Shrouded Fable coming up here, guys. Let's get going, Roy. And so, yes, that's going to be a great... The Gigantamax Machamp is going to be a beast. And it's probably going to be like the Snorlax was, where it's going to take all of 20 people to easily take it down. So that is where Campfire definitely comes in handy. Now, this is going to be the first weekend that max battles can be remote rated. So that's kind of cool. Now, I think that what they decided was it's going to cost you a raid pass and the normal number of particles that you would normally have to spend. And I think you get kind of a less of a reward if you're doing it remotely. So you might not get as much XP. I don't know exactly how it's going to work, but I think I heard something about that. So if you can't get to somewhere where there are a bunch of people playing, and as I said, check Campfire, you'll be able to find a group pretty easily, hopefully. Then you can remote raid them. I've never done one, so I don't know how hard it's going to be. And then Monday, of course, is Memorial Day, so I was actually going to do something on Sunday, but since I think we're going to maybe have kind of a cookout on Monday, then I'll be available Sunday. I might go and try to do a couple. Because while you can remote raid them, I mean, if you can do it in person, it's going to be a lot easier, a lot more fun. And then Saturday is also going to be 114 Sandygast for Roy, and that means Stubbs, you're back up. And so Saturday being a calm day, that usually means you get half price Stardust for trades, which is going to be cool. I'll probably do a couple trades. I don't know if we get an extra special trade or not. So if that's the case, I'll just do my one special trade that I'm supposed to be doing with my buddy Lucas. I'm getting a shiny Alarian Corsola, I think. There's a Chudy for 109. That's your first hit, Salem. Get one more. Let's see something good. Oh, right away. There it is. A Roly-Coly for 100. And that means, Roy, you're back up. You survived it. Survived a Salem onslaught. So that's what we got going on this weekend. All right, here we go. Stellar Crown. And then we're going to end with a triple box of the the Paradox Rift. Got a lot of good cards coming up here, I have a feeling. And then next Wednesday is going to be, I think it's Tapu Bulu? Is that how you say it? 181 for Grievard. Nice. Okay, Roy, that was pretty good, but it wasn't enough to get a higher number, so Salem has a decent chance of catching up here with his next 2 pulls. I hope you guys start taking the lead, Salem, because it's gonna be sad to only have 2 hits for over 1,000. Tatsugiri for 101. Alright, that's your 1 hit. You get another one coming up here. And yeah, the following Wednesday, the raid boss is actually Tapu Lulu. Or Tapu Bulu. That's how you say it. And that's one I don't have yet, so that'll be kind of cool to add him to the Pokédex. I'm currently at level 42 or 41, I think. I'm looking right now on my Pokemon. Open up my Go. I'm at level 41. I am so close to level 42. The things I have to do to complete that, besides getting the XP up, which we're close to, I do have to, oh, there we go, a Palafin for 144. That is your 2nd hit. And Roy, you're back up. Come on, buddy. You're giving him too many chances, big guy. And yeah, so I need to evolve an Eevee into each of its forms. And I think there is, what, 6 or 8? I've got them all but 1. And the only one I have to do still is one where the requirements are walking it 10 kilometers or 20, something like that. Gargantual for 498. That's a great pull, but not high enough to make Salem really work hard. Come on, buddy. I'm kind of rooting for Salem at this point because Roy's just giving him too many chances. You can do it, big guy. And then other than getting the last evolution of Eevee, which I'm trying to remember which one it even is. I could kind of name all of them except for I think this one, just because it's one I don't have yet. Arboliva for 394, sorry. Something like that. English. Even though it's later, I'm still tired. Okay, guys. Triple box of Paradox Rift, 192 packs. This is going to be a nail biter to the end. Come on, Salem. You've got this. Now, I do have to do a couple more shadow raids. I'll probably do, well, a couple more raids in general. Especially the shadow raids I'll do probably today because they have a shadow girder who it takes 200 candies to evolve. And I've got a regular girder. I think he's a 96%. I don't know if I'm going to get, I get so few of those guys. There's a $127 Overquill. That's your first hit. Oh, that was your 2nd hit, actually. Sorry. Roy boy, you're up. And so I still need like 30 more candies to be able to evolve him. And I have rare candy, but I'd rather not use that if I don't have to. And also, I don't have a good shadow girder at all. I mean, the ones I have are just horrible IVs. So I've thought about doing that. That way I can possibly get some better IV shadows. And you never know. I mean, I don't know. I could also get one that's... If I got a good IV shadow, I'd probably keep it that way. I probably wouldn't purify it even if it gets to a hundo. Because the shadow girder, whatever it evolves to, is very good. There's a Bramblin for 433. Okay, Salem, you're back up. A little over 100 packs to try to just be a heartbreaker to Roy boy. And so yeah, so I'm gonna do some girder shadow raids. I'll have to remote those, and once again, I'll either get something with good IVs, at the very, very least, I'll be able to get some candies. There's a cloth for 138. That's your first hit. Keep it going, buddy. And then I'm just deciding if I want to do a Gyarados. There's a Superior for 358. These are great pulls. Okay, Roy, you're back up. Oh, he doesn't waste any time. A Cyclizar for 195. Okay. Well, Salem, he's giving you every chance in the world, buddy. Are you going to make him pay? He opened the door. Are you going to come in, or are you just going to let him slam it on your furry little tail? So that's our Pokemon Go chat for today. I can't think of anything else. I like it. We'll do a couple Gyarados, I think. Like I said, I just really want a shiny Gyarados. And technically, I do have a shiny Magikarp, and I do have like 800 candy, and it takes 400 to evolve it, so I could do that. But the IVs are horrible. A Nimble for 137. All right, that is your first hit. One more. And, you know, I just feel like I have a better chance. If I get a shiny Gyarados in a raid, I have a better chance. It's definitely going to be better. I think definitely going to be better IVs than the Magikarp I have. And then I'll have plenty of regular candy, not necessarily XL candy, but these do give you that. Oh, a Glamora for 137. Roy. Okay, so here's the deal, Roy. If you just don't get any hits here, then you're just guaranteed to win. You know Salem is really rooting for you to get a hit here, but I don't know if it's going to happen unless you get some last minute Kitten Whisker luck, and ooh, it does not look like it's going to happen. All right, let's see the graphic, guys. There you have it, guys. Salem has lost to Roy for only the second time. Salem drops to 8-4, and Roy improves his record to 13-8. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big old thumbs up. It really would mean a lot to us. Don't forget to subscribe to Shmoo Gaming. That way you become a member of the Shmoo crew. Make sure you tell all your friends. We'd love to have them join us as well. And feel free to comment on any of my videos. I do try to respond to all comments. Okay, let's hit enter and see how we did today, guys. Okay, we did have 161 visitors. That is a new record for us. And $51,000 of revenue. Item earnings were $22,000. That may be a record for us. That is incredible. And a lot of that is the bulk boxes. Not the bulk boxes, but the boxes of packs of cards. We only had 23 in card earnings, which is crazy because I know we have some pretty good cards on there. And game earnings were $5,400. Not bad at all. And we are currently at $860,000. Now I know we didn't pay our bills. We'll do that tomorrow morning, but that is still not bad at all, guys. All right, we'll pick this up on the morning of day 157. I want to thank you again for watching my playthrough of 365 days in a row here on TCG Card Shop Simulator. I'm the Catalyst. I have the Debonair Black Cat Salem with me, as well as our champion, the Lover Roy. You guys are absolutely amazing, and until tomorrow, much love.